Are we going? Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Vernon T. Bradley Jr. football field on the campus of North Carolina Wesleyan College. I'm Randy Randleson, bringing you North Carolina Wesleyan football. The Battling Bishops taking on the Scots of Maryville today. And we are coming to you live on the Wesleyan YouTube stream.
To the second half.
And also for you folks at home watching on WHIG TV, we do welcome you. Those Battling Bishops coming in on the back of 3 consecutive wins, all conference wins. They find themselves in the thick of the USA South Conference race.
Battling Bishops.
And the Bishops, well, they still play 2 of the teams that are either ahead of them or tied with them in the conference standings, still to come on the schedule. So Wesleyan controlling a lot of their own destiny at this point. And a chance to have a truly special season is still on the cards. Folks, big thanks to today's game sponsors. Taylor Financial Strategies, located at 4020 Capitol Drive in Rocky Mount. Brame Specialty, Piedmont Service Group, and of course Pepsi, because folks, as we know, everything is better with a Pepsi. As I mentioned to you, Battling Bishops coming in on the back of 3 straight victories. They dropped the first 3 of the season. They won their last 3, a win against LaGrange, Averett, and last week homecoming against Greensboro. As Battling Bishops sitting at 3-1 in USA South Conference play. Maryville, on the other hand, comes in at 1-5 on the season, 1-3 in conference play. So a big one today for the Battling Bishops if they want to remain in this conference race.
Number 17, Nolan Welloff, set to kick it off for the Bishops.
Bishops won the toss. They have deferred to the second half. And we are about to get underway under an absolutely gorgeous October North Carolina sky. So I would hope a lot of the fans at the game today after it are going to be heading down to Raleigh to the State Fair this evening. It is a perfect day for the State Fair. It's warm with a little breeze. Can't ask for anything better as we are ready to play football here in Rocky Mount. Kickoff is on the way, and we are underway here at North Carolina Wesleyan. Maryville taking the opening kickoff. Coming down the left side, has a nice hole, still on his feet, and will be tackled up around the 45-yard line on the return. That was Mikael Santos, the junior out of Augusta, Georgia.
Number 26 was Sean Audrey on the tackle for the Bishops.
And we are underway.
Around 45-yard line for Maryville.
Maryville will come out.
Let's go, D!
Lining up his shotgun with a single back. He's got an H-back, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Snap, quarterback handoff up the middle. And it's Cam Malone, the freshman from Mount Juliet, Tennessee, with the run up the middle. Folks, starting quarterback today for Maryville, number 22. You don't see that number a lot on the quarterback. That'll be Nelson Smith, a senior from Jolton, Tennessee. He's a senior. Snap, rolling out to his right, looking to throw, has a man open, throws over top, it's caught with the secondary run. Nice completion to number 11, Hunter Burke. 6'3", 200-pounder from Saudi Daisy, Tennessee.
Tackled by number 5, Corey Hunter. Scots pick up the first down.
Corey Hunter, the freshman from Butler High School out of Charlotte, coming up with the stop. Hunter's been starting since week 1 for this Wesleyan team as a true freshman. This come in, made a really nice impact on the secondary. Maryville moving down the field, throw, and caught on the flat. That ball complete to Tristan Wright.
To number 80, Tristan Wright, forced out of bounds.
Wright, the sophomore wide receiver from Rome, Georgia. Rome, of course, famously the home of the enforcer, Arn Anderson. That's my wrestling nerddom will take us down some weird rabbit holes, so I'll stay away from that. Fake throw to the outside on the catch. That is Andrew Gentry. Marysville spreading the ball around early. Gentry, another first-time receiver, Gatlinburg, Tennessee, a senior.
Tackled by number 39, Tim Carmichael of the Bishops.
Tim Carmichael of Wesleyan coming up with that tackle. And Maryville moving the ball down the field at a nice rate. No huddle for this team. They're getting their call from the sideline. Haven't seen a lot of personnel changes. They're getting up to the line quickly and going. 2 receivers split to the left, 1 to the right. Smith. Handoff, right side, looking for a little bit of running room is Cam Malone.
Jason Eskew on the carry.
And Maryville gaining 3 on the play.
Second down and 6.
Hey, well, on the board, they're going to give them 4 on the play, so we'll go ahead and give them 4. Second down and 6 for the Scots. Looking to throw in all kinds of trouble. Wesleyan bringing a ton of heat.
Defense almost sacked.
Wesleyan brings the blitz, and they overwhelm the Maryville offensive line. Smith is dropped behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Number 48, Charles C.S. And number 71, Noah Robertson.
We have a stoppage of play at the moment. I didn't see a flag. Looks like we are going to have something. Offside actually going to be the call against Wesleyan. So take the sack off the board, take the loss off the board. It's going to be, instead of 3rd and whatever it was going to be now, should be 2nd and 1. Maryville making a switch. Maryville moving quick. Wesleyan having to adjust. Snap, handoff, not getting very much at all. Is 48 Cody Estep, junior running back from Knoxville.
48 Cody Estep on the carry. Number 71 Noah Robertson. And number 56.
Speaking of that town, Knoxville, Tennessee,
brings up a 3rd down.
it is, as we know, it's college football game day all over the place, so we're going to have scores coming to you. Smith in shotgun, takes a snap, handoff, trying to find some running room, and finding it up the middle is Estep.
Number 48, Cody Estep on the carry again. Number 5, Corey Hunter with the tackle.
Hunter comes up and tackles Estep. It is enough for the first down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Scots. And Wesleyan going to take a timeout. Yeah, we'll take the timeout with them right here on the WHIG TV North Carolina Wesleyan Game of the Week. Looks like we have a timeout on the field. Let's give you some of those scores going on around the country. Number 10, Michigan State in action. They're playing Indiana. All these games really just getting kicked off. We don't have much of an update. Texas A&M playing Missouri. A&M back in the top 25 after that defeat of Alabama a week ago. Minnesota, Nebraska going. Nebraska, has there been a more hard luck losing team than Nebraska? Yale and UConn. You think maybe UConn can finally win. I'm not putting my money on it. And Ohio taking on Buffalo. And those are your games that have gotten underway at this moment. So we'll have you some scores. And back here on the Game of the Week, North Carolina Wesleyan. 1st down and 5. Nelson Smith takes it, handoff. Elstip going around right side. He is met at the line and driven back by a pair of battling Bishops. They keep him out on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
56, Rob Carley. Number 48, Charles Sears were on the tackle for Wesleyan.
Smith, they're on the right hash. Fakes the handoff. Smith up over top. Overthrown, but it is caught on the deflection, but out of bounds. Said he did not have control of it. Mikel Santos was heads up on the play.
Number 7, Michael Santos.
Santos was heads up on the overthrow, but unable to come down with it cleanly. And it brings up 3rd down from the 4. Wesleyan defense has been up to the task in these 3 consecutive wins. Maryville's moved the ball well to start. Let's see if they can shut them down inside the 5. Smith drops, throws, incomplete. Off the hands of Jacob Cortez.
And that will bring up a 4th down.
So that'll bring up 4th down. And it looks like the kicking team going to come out for Maryville. Trey Hampton, number 39, going to be the kicker.
Miss it! Miss it, Maryville! Don't make it!
And a lot of movement up front as we're going to bring that back. The kick was good, but that play is dead before it starts. Now, votes, let's check in. It's going to be Connor Rutledge is going to be the kicker. And it's going to be a false start against Maryville. It's going to knock them back 5 yards. So that goes from a 29-yard field goal attempt to a 34-yard field goal attempt.
35, miss it!
Rutledge's effort, it went through, but it was low on a line drive. Don't know if that would get in from this distance. Snap, hold, Rutledge, much better looking kick. No good!
No good! Wesleyan defense holds.
And the Battling Bishops come up with a defensive stop. And Wesleyan will send the offense on the field. 10:26 to go in the first quarter. No score here at the Vernon T. Bradley Jr. football field. Folks, we're going to have to keep an eye on the weather today. There is a call for showers potentially at the late point of this football game. Right now it is absolutely gorgeous. A little breezy, but other than that, nothing to complain about at this ball game today.
First and 10 for the Bishops from their own 20-yard line.
Wesleyan comes out. It's Chaz Hirschman, the freshman from Jacksonville, Florida, taking the snaps. Hirschman, handoff. And not getting much of anything on that run is Jalen Perry. Looks Perry, a 5'5", 165-pound running back from Bunn, North Carolina. Hirschman in shotgun. Hirschman takes a snap, handoff, left side. Perry looking for some running room. Ball comes loose. Maryville says they have it. And the officials agree with them. Wesleyan turns it over. And the Scots have the ball on the 23-yard line. First and 10. Another good starting point. Smith, play action, throws it out into the flat. Getting on the end of it is number 7, Mikel Santos. Santos shakes and bakes his way down inside the 10.
Number 5, Corey Hunter. 41. Deontay Central on the tackle for the Bishops. First and goal to go from their 7-yard line. From the 7-yard line for the Scots.
Ball spot around the 6, 7-yard line. It's going to be at the 6. So first and goal, Scots. Wesleyan stopped him here earlier. Smith on the keeper, and he's not going anywhere on that.
Number 22, Nelson Smith, keeping it on the carry. Tackled by number 48, Charles Seals for the Bishops.
Charles Seals, the junior linebacker from Orange, Texas,
and goal.
coming up with the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. It's a beautiful day like today. How about enjoy it with a nice cold Pepsi? Why? Because everything's better with a Pepsi. Smith, play fake, he's looking in trouble, he's rolling out to his right. Smith keeping it, and he is hitting, knocked out of bounds.
22, Nelson Smith, keeping it.
See where he ended up being spotted at.
Number 46, Luke Moorhead forcing him out.
Luke Moorhead forcing the ball carrier out of bounds.
He's up a 3rd down and goal.
And it's 3rd down and goal from the 3-yard line. Wesleyan Bishops looking for their 2nd stop inside the 5.
Let's go defense, let's go! Let's go defense, let's go! Let's go defense, let's go! Let's go defense, let's go!
Smith, there's movement up front. That's going to be 5 coming back against Maryville.
That'll be a false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
64, we saw you, let's go! Let's go defense!
After the 5 yards, it'll be 3rd down and goal from the 8. Smith takes his snap, fakes the handoff, looking to throw. A little double move from Santos. Santos goes up. And they're going to say he was out of bounds. Incomplete pass. It was a really nice double move from Santos.
Brings up a 4th down.
Unable to keep himself in bounds, and it'll be 4th down, and the kick team will come back out again. Connor Rutledge missed the first one.
Number 35, Connor Rutledge on to kick. For Maryville.
Mr. 35!
Snap, hold Rutledge, kick on the way, and it is good from 23 yards out. And Maryville is on the board at 7:19 remaining here in the first quarter. Folks, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the rest of the first quarter for you here on the North Carolina Wesleyan North Carolina Wesleyan College Game of the Week on WHIG TV. Slip of the tongue there, folks. You did a little high school ball last night. All right, folks, from around the country, we've got some scores rolling in. Indiana up early over Michigan State, 3-0. Texas, 7-0 up on Oklahoma State. That's a battle of top 25s. A&M scores early on Missouri. Cincinnati up on UCF. Arkansas trailing Auburn early 7-0. Florida and LSU no score. Those are your top 25 games going on.
15, Kevin Alford back to receive, and as well as Sean Washington.
And we welcome you back on WHIG TV and on the live stream. North Carolina Wesleyan College football. Battling Bishops trailing Maryville 3-0 early in this one. Wesleyan have twice stopped Maryville inside the 5-yard line.
And that'll be a touchback.
And now let's see if the Wesleyan offense can put something together. They were 2 plays and a fumble on their only drive of the ball game thus far. 7:19 to go in the first quarter. 3-0 Maryville leads. And Chaz Hirschman getting the start today for the Bishops.
The 1st and 10, ball spotted up for 35 for the Bishops.
Here we go, Blue, let's go!
So Hirschman has Anthony Bird in the backfield. Bird going to carry on the right side, loses footing, gets it back, and Bird's going to get positive yardage on that first play. He'll be up just shy of the 40 to the 39-yard line.
Anthony Bird on the carry.
Gain of 4 for the battling Bishops.
Number 50, Bo Herring making the tackle for Maryville.
And it'll bring up second down. Folks, I mentioned Wesleyan winners of 3 straight. The defense has been extra stout, going from 21 to 9 to 0 in the last game. They've lost a shutout today, but still a chance to do something special. Hirschman, handoff. On our right side.
Number 23, Anthony Bird.
Good run from Anthony Bird as they get going.
Number 24, Hayden Turner making the tackle for Maryville.
Bird, a sophomore from Wallace Rose Hill High School down in Rose Hill, North Carolina. Wallace Rose Hill, one of the top 1A, 2A programs in the state of North Carolina. They've been winning state championships for a long time down in Wallace. Third down and 2 for the Bishops as we approach the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. Handoff up the middle, firing his way through. And looks like Wesleyan going to have enough for the first down. And Bird with 3 straight carries.
And that will be a Bishops first down.
And Bird.
First and 10 from their own 46-yard line.
This Wesleyan team has evolved. It's a much more ground-based attack than we saw earlier in the season. And off keeper. Hirschman getting to the outside. Hirschman's going to have the first down.
Number 6, Chaz Hirschman with the keeper.
Chaz Hirschman, a 5'11", 170-pound freshman.
First down.
Jacksonville, Florida, West Nassau High School.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Handoff going right side. That's Bird. Bird puts his head down, fires forward.
Number 23, Anthony Bird on the carry.
Gained about 3 on the play.
Number 25, Colby Manis, and number 26, Grant Agnew making the tackle for the Scots. Second down, ball on the 39-yard line.
Let's take a look at the Scots. Lost their last game at Brevard 31-0. Before that, their only win of the season, home against Southern Virginia. Dropped their first 4 in September. Hirschman, handoff Bird going around left side. And Bird going to pick up, it's like about a yard before he's not backwards.
Number 56, Keyshawn Say making the tackle.
And it'll bring up third down and 6 for the battling Bishops. Ball on the Maryville 38-yard line. Wesleyan getting their signal from the sideline to bring out the fullback.
If you got blue, let's go!
Hirschman in shotgun has a man in motion. That's Alford. Hirschman going to throw for the first time today. Hirschman steps up. He's in trouble. Hirschman trying to get out of the pocket. He's hit, loses his helmet. Lost the ball, but he was down, and there's a flag coming in. Maybe a late hit coming in. Hirschman looked like he was already down when a Maryville player came in. Looks like he put in a late hit. So Wesleyan has stopped short of the first down, but it looks like they may get it off the ensuing penalty. It is going to be a personal foul, late hit against Maryville.
Personal foul on the defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Hirschman is going to have to come out for a play.
Here we go, 5-0. Do it again, baby.
Hirschman's going to have to come out for a play because he lost his helmet. Let's see where they're going to mark this penalty off to. Looks like the ball's going to be spot on the 18-yard line, and in to take the snap, that is number 3, Storm Yarborough. Yarborough
Quarterback for the Bishops.
was the starter earlier in the season for the Bishops. So Yarborough does have a good grasp of the offense. Handoff, going around the right side. Bird slips a tackle, and he fires forward.
23, Anthony Porter. Number 50, Bo Harry making the tackle.
Let's keep moving. Get on in there, boys.
Keep it up. Bishop.
Keep it up.
First down.
That will be enough for the first down for the Battling Bishops. And Hirschman back in the ballgame.
Yeah, he's
Ball spot on the 13-yard line.
Let's go, baby!
Hirschman steps back. Hirschman flushed out of the pocket. Hirschman got to get rid of it. He does. Outlet to the sideline. And throws it to his big fullback, Tyler Watson, 5'9", 250 from High Brighton High School in Lenoir.
Mishaps on the tackle. Second down.
Let's give him a gain of 4 on the play. Ball on the 9-yard line. Wesleyan can get a first down at the 3.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
Hirschman in shotgun. He's got 2 out to the left. Bird in the backfield. Hirschman. Looks like Hirschman tried to hold on to it. Bird taking it. And Bird moves the pile forward.
On the carry.
They've got about a yard on the play. I'll give him 2 yards on the play.
Team tackle for the Scots.
He'll bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Bishops.
Here we go! Punch it in! Let's go, Blue! Come on, O-line, dominate!
Quarterback for the Bishops.
All right, Hirschman's lined up. He's got 2 to his right. He's got 2 wide out to his left. That's Washington and Alford. Washington coming in motion. They fake the handoff. Hirschman rolls out to his left. He's looking at Alford in the end zone. Pick! Pick! And coming back the other way. Hirschman's down. Folks, it's going to be a 101-yard pick 6. I don't see any flags. All the way goes Colby Mattis, the senior linebacker from Pigeon Forge, stepped in front of Alford. Wesleyan in control, looking like they were about to punch it in, and now they find themselves down 2 scores in the blink of an eye. Wow, Maryville. A pick 6, and the Scots now have a 9-0 lead with the extra point pending. Snap, hold, extra point is on the way, and it's good. That's Trey Hampton taking care of the extra point for the Scots. And with 1:10 to go here in the first quarter, Maryville 10, Wesleyan 0.
And we would like to take this moment to recognize some of our primary sponsors. Which
Folks, we've gone to commercial on the TV. We still got you right here.
State Farm Insurance.
Quick look at some of those scores from around the country.
Get your insurance.
Cincinnati 7, UCF nothing. They're halfway through the first quarter. Michigan State with the ball down 3-0 Indiana. Still 7-0 Texas. Auburn 7-3 now over Arkansas. Florida on the board against LSU up 6-0. Texas A&M's had a second touchdown, 14-0 in that one.
See you back on campus in just a few weeks as we celebrate our 60th.
Look at some of the other ones going on.
Monday, October 20th.
Nebraska down 7-0 to Minnesota. Northwestern and Rutgers. Battle of the bottom of the Big Ten. Northwestern up 7-0. And Maryville going to be kicking it off to the Bishops.
For Maryville.
And Wesleyan had a good drive put together. They were inside the 5-yard line, unable to get any points, and not only that, turned around and gave 7 going the other way. So now Wesleyan's in a pretty important situation with this next offensive possession. Boot goes deep. It's going to be Zane Moser on the kickoff. Moser slips one, and he's taken down just over the 20.
Zane Moser taking the kick back.
Moser from 10 Mile, Tennessee, Midway High School. So I'm sure he knows something about this Maryville program.
Bishops have the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
Bishops will have the ball coming out, and it's going to be Storm Yarborough coming out to run the offense. Yarborough with the handoff up the middle. We're under a minute to go here in the first quarter. 10-0 Maryville leading Wesleyan.
Crank on the carry for the Bishops.
27 Trevon Crank with that carry.
For the Scots.
Crank, a freshman from Ashbrook High School in
Brings up a second down.
Gastonia, North Carolina.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Yarborough's got 3 to his left. He's got 1 to his right. Handoff, and Maryville all over it. It's Crank not finding anywhere to run. Let's see what Wesleyan does. They do not have to run another play.
Number 42, Jordan Lacey. 3rd down.
And looks like we are running it down. Folks, big thanks to today's game sponsors: Taylor Financial Strategies, Brame Specialty, Piedmont Service Group, and Pepsi. Why? Because everything's better with a Pepsi. Folks, 1 quarter is in the books here at the Vernon T. Bradley Jr. Football Field. Maryville College 10, North Carolina Wesleyan 0. Battling Bishops will have the ball when we come back for the second quarter here on the Wesleyan College Game of the Week on WHIG TV.
Let's go, Blue. Turn it up, baby.
All right, guys, quarter in the books. Let's keep that look around the country going. If anything changes, I'll let you know. Yale and UConn, battle of, no score there. Ohio up early on Buffalo. South Florida, Tulsa 3-3. Those are our games in the 12 o'clock hour. A lot of good ones coming up later. Kentucky, Georgia's the big one. That's your 3:30 game on CBS. The one I was hoping would be a big game this year, that's Miami, North Carolina. That's not a big game anymore, unfortunately. That's another 3:30 start. And folks, welcome you back here on the Game of the Week on WHIG TV, also on YouTube Live. North Carolina Wesleyan battling Bishops football. I'm your host, Randy Rendleson.
Here we go.
And we're bringing you football from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. The battling Bishops hosting the Scots of Maryville College. Maryville up 10-0 after a quarter of play. The big play in this one, a 101-yard pick 6 by Maryville. Storm Yarborough looking to throw. He's in trouble. Gets out of one. Yarborough throws on the run. He's going to short skip it to Kevin Alford. Folks, when you're running against your body and trying to turn to make that throw, that is as difficult a throw as a quarterback's going to find.
Number 22, Chase Corey on to punt for the Bishops.
And Wesleyan going to punt away for the first time today, Chase Corey. Folks, big thanks to today's game sponsors: Taylor Financial Strategies, Brame Specialty, Piedmont Service Group, and Pepsi. Folks, I know I say it a lot, but I mean, why would I lie? Everything's better with a Pepsi. About to crack open my first Pepsi of the day. Corey's punt on the way. And it's going to be taken at around the 38-yard line. Wesleyan quickly on the return man.
Cortez taking the punt.
And Maryville will take over once again. For Maryville, kind of been the story of their day offensively. Good field position. And for Maryville, looks like they're going to make a switch. They've got a new quarterback in. That is Trevor Thomas, a senior from, once again, Rome, Georgia. Hand off, going around right side. Got a little bit of running room. That's Braden Dunson, number 8. Dunson, a sophomore from Carrollton, Georgia, Central High School.
Tackle made by number 56, Rob Carley for the Bishops. Second down.
Second down coming up. So it looks like we have almost a new entire offensive group in there for Maryville. Hand off, going around right side, running into the line and getting shot backwards is Braden Dunson.
Making the carry again for the Scots. Number 48, Charles Seals making the tackle for the Bishops. Third down.
Here we go, lock it up, let's go!
Loss of a yard on the play.
Shut him down, dude, shut him down!
13:30 to go, third down and 8. Snap. You're gonna throw, it's a screen over the middle, slipping a tackle. And going to get the first down is Mikel Santos.
Number 2, Ben Williams making the tackle.
Santos had about 5 yards to gain once he caught the ball. And he dipped, ducked, dived, dodged, and ducked his way
First
into
and
it.
10 for Maryville on the Bishops' 48-yard line.
So I think I just tried to quote the great Patches O'Houlihan, and I don't think I pulled it off very well. You guys get it though. First down, Maryville. Throw, caught. Quick pass over the middle, complete to TJ Coleman.
Number 1, TJ Coleman making the reception.
And Thomas has come in, has
Tackle made by number 3,
put the ball out pretty well.
Second down.
Coleman, a senior from Danbury, Connecticut.
Second and 5.
Man in motion, little pitch going to the outside. And Dunson tries to go up over top, he's hit.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
Once a game, 2 yards on that. It'll bring up third down and 3 for Maryville. Big third down for the Wesleyan defense, trying to get off the field. They've been out there a lot here in the first half. Handoff, that's not going anywhere. 4 blue jerseys. Looks like the big hit there came from Samuel Sneed, the freshman, 5'10", 315 pounds from Savannah, Georgia.
Number 9, Sam Sneed on the tackle. Fourth down.
Lock it up, lock it up!
Here we go, Wesleyan defense.
All right, fourth down, Maryville going for it. They're kind of in that middle land. And actually looks like he's going to drop back and pooch punt it. Hey, Will, good drop by Thomas. Let's see where that's going to fall in. Oh, it's going to take a Maryville bounce. Maryville is there, and they're going to kill it at the 1 yard line. Really nice play there from the Scots.
Punt down at the 1 yard line. It'll be first and 10 for Wesleyan.
All right, Bosa Wesleyan takes over. Let's run through those sponsors again. Taylor Financial Strategies in Rocky Mount, Brame Specialty all through the Carolinas and Virginia. Piedmont Service Group, 50 years of service and counting. And of course, Pepsi. You can find Pepsi anywhere with darn good reason, because everything's better with a Pepsi. All right, battling Bishops. Hirschman back in the ball game for Wesleyan. Hirschman looking to throw off his own end zone. Hirschman steps up. He gets hit as he throws. That is up. Oh, and just out of the hands of Caden Harbin. Harbin had no one within about 20 yards of him. Hirschman was stepping up to throw. It looked like Alford had a step, but Hirschman hit as he threw. He took a shot as he threw the football.
2nd and 10.
I tried to get some water, but they $2 cash. Or $4. Sorry, $4.
And trying to find the way out of the end zone. No, he's not going to make it. It's going to be a safety.
And that'll be a safety for Maryville.
2 points on the board for Maryville. And, folks, they have found 3 different ways to score today, and their offense still hasn't put one in the end zone. That was 27, Trayvon Crank, unable to make his way out. So, folks, at 10:47 to go here in the first half. Or second quarter? Yeah, first half. Good enough for me. 12-0 Maryville leading North Carolina Wesleyan. Wesleyan came into this football game with an air of confidence about them. 3 consecutive victories after their 0-3 start. I was greeted at the gate and told shouldn't be too much difficulty today to this ball game. Well, if that was Wesleyan's viewpoint coming out, they have been sorely mistaken as Maryville have come to play, and the Bishop's going to have to pick their game up at this point. So Wesleyan going to have to kick it off to him. It's going to be Nolan Wheeloff kicking it from his own 20. So Maryville going to end up with good field position again. And they call for the fair catch at the 35-yard line. Nico Starcher, the junior linebacker, will drop his knee. And here comes the Maryville offense.
First and 10 for Maryville.
How big was that pooch punt that Trevor Thomas dropped down at the 1-yard line, put Wesleyan's backs against the wall. Maryville comes up with a safety. And now the Battling Bishops find themselves in a 12-point hole. Thomas back out there with the offense. Thomas rolls to his left, turns back, throws. He's got a man downfield. And unable to make the adjustment is Hunter Burke. It's Damarian Franklin did a good job defensively on that.
Intended for number 11, Hunter Burke. 2nd and 10.
If Thomas had been able to lead Burke down that sideline, may have really had something. Burke had a step initially. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. Clock stops, 10:41 to go in the second quarter. 12-0 Maryville leading North Carolina Wesleyan.
Let's go, Bishop! Let's go, Bishop! Let's go, Bishop! Let's go, Bishop!
Let's go, Bishop!
Thomas looking to throw. His quick out wasn't there. Thomas escapes one. Thomas on his feet. He's moving. Chucks it over top. Incomplete. And Thomas does a good job of living to play another down on that. He was looking for the quick out to his receiver. Receiver slipped out of his break. And from there on, it was Thomas just trying not to get sacked.
Let's go, Bishop! Let's go, Bishop! Let's go, Bishop! Let's go, Bishop!
3rd down and 10 for Maryville. Battling Bishops looking for that big defensive stop. Wesleyan desperately needs some field position in this game. Thomas slips a sack. Thomas slips a second one. Thomas on his feet. Eyes up. He throws. Was looking for Burke. Pass incomplete. Thrown a little behind Burke. Thomas once again running for his life in the backfield. And brings up 4th down. Thomas stays out. Looks like he actually handles the punting duties for the Scots. Kevin Alford, the deep man. We've seen Alford do some special things in the return game this year. They're coming. They're bringing heat. Don't get to him. That ball's going to take a bounce, and it will bounce out at about the 34-yard line. And Wesleyan going to have their best starting field position of the day. With 10:06 to go in the second quarter, Maryville 12, North Carolina Wesleyan 0. Maryville a field goal, a pick six, and a safety explains their scoring for the day. Wesleyan put together one nice offensive drive, and it ended in that pick six. Hirschman, handoff. New running back in there is Gary Deas Jr. 5'9", 230-pounder.
Carry made by number 25, Gary Days.
We're going to go with Days, Gary Days, and Days is going to come out after that one. Bird back into the backfield. Washington and Auburn are split out to the right. Looks like Trey Blackwell, short side on the left. Hirschman, play action. Hirschman looking to go deep. He's got a man over the middle. Caught! And it's the tight end, Caleb Logan. And Logan turned around and delivered a hit. We've got a Maryville player down. 9:20 to go here in the second quarter.
Bishops pick up a first down.
Looks Maryville player is getting to his feet. Looks like that is 24, Hayden Tanner, the defensive back from Knoxville. So Tanner going to get off, but he's hurting. You can see he's definitely hurting. Looks an old broadcast colleague and I, we always said we don't speculate on injuries, and we won't start now.
First and 10 from the Bishops from the 42-yard line.
Back from that injury, Battling Bishops coming to the line. Hirschman, that was his best throw of the ball game. See a nice completion to Caleb Logan, the sophomore tight end from Gates, North Carolina, Gates County. Handoff, leaving some running room to the left side. Bird! He's going to have enough for another first down in the Wesleyan offense. Starting to get some traction.
Forced out by number 19, Anthony Green. And that will be another Bishops first down. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Ball spot on the 30-yard line as we hit the 9-minute mark remaining in the second quarter. Wesleyan trailed 12-0. They are on the move. Hirschman, handoff, Bird again. This time trying to go left side. He's going to get a few yards. But a lot of white helmets coming at him. Gain of 2 on the play.
Tackle for the Scots. Second down.
Hirschman is shotgun. He's got Bird behind him. 2 receivers split out wide to the right. He's got his big tight end going into the route on the left, and that's where he's going to go to Caleb Logan. And Logan, from here, this angle looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. He will. That'll move the sticks. Caleb Logan, a big, long target, 6'4", long arms. If you want to play that short underneath passing game, he can be an absolute weapon for you. Handoff, going around left side. Bird tries to slide back in. Not going to get too much. Cameron Spivey, the sophomore from Carthage, Tennessee, coming up with the tackle.
Cameron Spivey.
Two-yard gain, second down and 8 coming up. Hirschman looks to throw. Someone lose the helmet. Hirschman, 3 end zone. Let's see. No, we're going to say Blackwell didn't come down with it. He had it on the way down. Got knocked out at just the last moment.
It's the right, boys. Let's go.
Intended.
There's the rule Middle States, you have to control the ball all the way to the end of the play.
Pass broken up by number 3, Cameron Spivey.
Cameron Spivey on the defense.
3rd down.
But Blackwell did everything but complete that catch. And it brings up 3rd down, 7:10 to go. And probing that left side.
Number 25.
Gary Days.
On the carry.
And Days not going to have enough for the first down. And we have a Battling Bishop down on the field. All right, folks, for you folks still on the live stream, we'll let you know when the player able to get up. Cincinnati up 14-0 in the first quarter against UCF. Watch UCF last week, wasn't overly impressed against East Carolina. Cincinnati should roll today. Michigan State's taking the lead at the end of the first quarter over Indiana. Texas, the eyes of Texas are upon you, and they're up 10-3 over Oklahoma State near the end of the first. In the first, Auburn leading Arkansas 7-3. Florida up on LSU 6-0. A&M beating Missouri 21-0. Has A&M turned the corner? We'll see. Minnesota 14-3 up on Nebraska. Northwestern up 7-0 on Rutgers. Yale and UConn still scoreless in the pillow fight of the day. South Florida up 10-3 on Tulsa. Ohio 21-0 on Buffalo. Virginia just kicking off with Duke. They're up 3-0. So we can always take a look at the other football, the football of the European variety. So if you were up early this morning, as I was, you saw the 5-star Reds of Liverpool put 5 goals past Watford, a hat trick for Bobby Firmino. Mo Salah is the best player in the world, hands down. Don't try to argue with me. He scored another worldie today. Sadio Mane, his 100th Premier League goal. Wolves beating Aston Villa in a Midlands derby. Got that winner late. Leicester City running away late to beat the Manchester United. It was just after United equalized late. Jamie Vardy, the winner. Patson Daka, the late one to run it away as Man United continue to do what Man United do. Man City 2, Burnley 0. That's a final. Norwich Brighton 0-0. And Southampton getting their first win of the season over Leeds United 1-0. So that's your English football break. We'll get back to the regular football now. Wesleyan player coming off the field. He's got some help coming off. That's Jordan Collins, the junior lineman from Green Cove Springs, Florida.
To kick the field goal for the Bishops.
He's back on WHIG TV from the injury timeout. Wesleyan going to line up to kick the field goal. Snap, hold, kick is on the way. And Rafa Niederleitner, the senior from Valencia, Spain, puts the field goal through. Wesleyan's on the board, 6:48 left in the second quarter. They trail at 12-3 over Maryville. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with more Wesleyan football on WHIG TV.
Let's go! Okay.
It's Indiana just scored on Michigan State as we get back in the second quarter. 7-6, Michigan State leading Indiana.
To kick for the Bishops.
Once again, guys, we'll keep you up to date on those. All right, we are back on WHIG TV, your Battling Bishop Game of the Week. Big thanks to Taylor Financial Strategies, Brain Specialty, Piedmont Service Group, and Pepsi for being your sponsors for today's game. I'm Randy Randleson, and we're bringing you some college football here on a beautiful afternoon in Eastern North Carolina. And going the other way on the kickoff, that is Mikel Santos. Put 6 on the board, Scots. That is a Maryville touchdown.
Santos takes the kickoff back for a touchdown for Maryville.
Folks, Maryville has figured out every way to score today except with their offense. A kickoff return for a touchdown, a pick 6, a safety, and a field goal. The only ones who haven't gotten it in the end zone are the offense for Maryville. So that's a quick letdown for Wesleyan. After kicking that field goal, getting on the board, turn around and give it right back to Maryville. Trey Hampton on to attempt the extra point. Snap, hold, kick on the way. Extra point to me looks, and it will be confirmed, no good.
Extra point is
So with 6:37 to go in the second quarter, the Scots for the second time today stunned the Battling Bishops, this time with the kickoff return for a touchdown. It's 18-3, Maryville leading the Battling Bishops.
Let's go, let's go!
Looks LSU on the board. They have taken a 7-6 lead over the Gators. And as the original Gator hater, I have no problem with that. Also, Sterling Archer hates alligators. Mostly crocodiles, don't get them started. All right, we are back and ready to play. Maryville going to be kicking it off. And it's going to be Alford on the return. Let's see if he can answer. Kevin Alford turns his way forward.
Returning the kick.
And the Battling Bishops will take over, looks like maybe the 31-yard line. It'll be Hirschman back out.
First and 10 for the Bishops from their own 31-yard line. Check that 32.
All right, so ball spot at the 32-yard line. First and 10, Battling Bishops. They really need something offensively this time. Handoff goes around right side. Trevon Crank.
Trevon Crank on the carry. Number 55, Ronald. Correction.
It's like Crank gained maybe a yard, maybe two on that. Snap, handoff, going around the left side. And finding his way forward is Trevon Crank.
27, Trevon Crank again, rushing for the Bishops.
Crank picks up about 3. It'll bring up third down.
For Maryville. Third down.
3rd and 6 to go for Wesleyan. Right here, you don't want to turn right around and give the ball back. Hirschman drops. He's got a man wide open. Blackwell at the 30, the 10, the 5. Put 6 on the board. Battling Bishop fans. That is a Wesleyan touchdown.
Blackwell taking it all the way in for a touchdown.
Hirschman to Trey Blackwell. And Wesleyan answers, and they answer emphatically with a long touchdown pass. And with that, Wesleyan College says, game on. We're not going anywhere today. Niederleitner on to attempt the extra point. Snap, hold, extra point is on the way, and it is good. Folks, we've seen big plays today in this ballgame. Wesleyan now trailing 18-10 with 5:18 to go here in the second quarter.
We're coming for you, Scott!
And that was absolutely what was needed today from North Carolina Wesleyan. They had taken body blow after body blow, and there they deliver one themselves. Chaz Hirschman to Trey Blackwell. Really nice blocking up front. Hirschman took one step up into the pocket, and Blackwell was running all by himself at around the 30-yard line.
Fix the ball, let's go!
Nolan Wheeloff going to be kicking it off. Wheeloff from Hollywood, Florida, Hollywood Hills High School. He knows about those Hollywood nights. And Santos is down on that. Maryville wants a late hit, but Day is pulled up on it, just couldn't totally stop before running into Santos. Good no call from the officials. And no, they are going to call a penalty against Wesleyan. Although that penalty is actually going to be a delay of game that's going to come from before the actual kickoff. So folks, okay, let's get this straight. Someone from Wesleyan did not line up properly. Someone either didn't line up properly or they ran by the ball before the kick was actually made. So they're going to drop it back now to the 30. Wheeloff going to kick it again. See if Maryville can take advantage. Wesleyan kicking into the wind this quarter. And it's Santos, he has it at the 20. Santos across the 25, still on his feet in the 30. Santos to be stopped at the 30 and a flag coming from way behind the play. We have a Maryville helmet on the field.
Receiving team.
And let's see what kind of call we're going to get here.
Running back, let's go.
Looks like it is going to be against Maryville. Still awaiting that call from the head official. It's going to be a personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct against Maryville. So Maryville going to lose 15 yards. They're going to be back at the 15-yard line to start this drive. So now Wesleyan finally getting a chance to flip this field position script.
Let's go!
We got it all figured out.
Pass, cross.
All right, looking to throw. Thomas steps up. He's going to break containment. Thomas is on the run. And looks like he's going to have enough for the first down.
Number 22, Nelson Smith on the keeper.
And check it, folks, Nelson Smith back in the ballgame now at quarterback. So not Trevor Thomas. Smith broke that containment, took off on the run. Looks like we've got some of that first group back in. Cam Malone's back in the ballgame at running back. And flags on the play. Looks like that's going to be a false start coming up against Maryville.
5-yard penalty.
Folks, if Wesleyan can get a 3 and out, from this point at least, they have enough time to try to get some points on the board before the end of the half. So Wesleyan will receive the opening kickoff in the second half. Smith, play action, looking to throw, has a man across the middle, wide open, caught, across the 40, across the 45, and that was Jacob Cortez. Looks like the wind is picking up out here at Wesleyan.
Tim Willis, top 4 divisions.
That's right.
First down for Maryville.
Pick, six, here we
On
go.
their own 45-yard line.
First and 10, ball at the 45. Wesleyan showing blitz, they're bringing blitz. Smith throws, has a man open in the middle. Slipping a tackle, still on his feet, down about the 36-yard line. Wesleyan saying the ball popped out, but I believe they'd already blown the receiver down. Andrew Gentry, his second catch of the ball game. So that's the thing about the blitz. If you don't get there, you're going to leave a lot of space in the middle of the field. Smith, they're going fast, handoff left side, that's Malone.
Ball carried by number 33, Cam Malone.
Malone over left side will pick up a few yards. I don't know, flag, let's see how fast Maryville want to go. They're going fast. They've upped their tempo, 4-yard gain. Smith takes a snap, play fake, look at the throw. Smith's in trouble, he gets flushed. Smith's on his feet, he's in the clutches, but he gets out. Smith throws on the field, man open, it's Gentry.
Pass is complete to the Jacob.
Looks Nelson Smith doing his best impersonation of Jake the Snake Plummer from back in the 90s at Arizona State.
Scots pick up the first
Was
down.
dead to rights. A Wesleyan player nearly ripped the jersey off, but unable to get Smith down. He slides out, gets the pickup for a first down, and Maryville moving the ball. They're at the 14-yard line with over 3 to go. Smith rolls to his left, turns back. It's a backside screen. Caught on the run. Putting his head down is 86 Danner Hill, the sophomore tight end from Silva, North Carolina, Smoky Mountain High School.
86 making the catch.
Pick up down to the 7-yard line. It'll be looks like that'll be second down. Maryville can get a first down at around the 2-yard line. Clock runs 2.5 to go. Nelson Smith has looked the best he's looked all day on this drive. Blitz coming off the outside. They hand it off, and a whole group of Wesleyan players. That ball may have come down. Wesleyan saying it came out. Wesleyan's coming up with a football, and it will be a fumble. Strip tackle by Wesleyan, and it looks like it was Corey Hunter who came up with the recovery. Corey Hunter coming up with a fumble recovery, and the Wesleyan defense, they bend, they don't break. And going around right side for the Bishops, that is Trevon Crank. Crank giving Wesleyan a little breathing room. Bring up second down, under 2 to go. Let's see if Wesleyan tries to hurry up their tempo. Wesleyan will receive the second half kickoff.
Let's go, boys! Drill! Let's go! Let's go! Driving down the field! Let's go!
Hirschman, handoff, coming around left side. Crank still on his feet. Clock time's been 39. Looks Wesleyan does have 2 timeouts.
Let's go! Let's go!
First down.
Let's go, Bishop! Let's go, Bishop! Let's go, Bishop!
Hirschman turns around. It's Crank again going left side. And Crank not going to get much. Clock will run. There's not a lot of urgency from Wesleyan. Doesn't look like they're too worried about going to the half down 8. Maybe if they can break something here, they'll do it. No gain on play, 2nd and 10, minute left. Crank going around left side, and it'll be a short gain of anything for Trevin Crank. Clock runs. Maryville looks as if they're content to go to the half up 8. Hirschman there, and they're tight. Hirschman, handoff. Frank is hit near the line. They have lost the yard. Well, folks, if Maryville don't want to stop the clock,
25, Colby Madison on the side.
and it looks like they do want to stop the clock with 23 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 18-10, Maryville leading Wesleyan. Timeout, Wesleyan going to put it away. As we take a TV timeout, let's take a quick update look on those scores as we're getting ready to go to halftime here as well. Let's see if they want to come up. No, what folks, it doesn't look like they want to come up, so we're not going to give you any scores. We're going to get ready for this punt. All right, Corey Chase going to be on to punt it away. 23 seconds left. Wesleyan has to maintain their discipline. Solid punt by Chase. Fair catch called for. And Cortez. And we have got some extracurriculars big time now. Flags coming out. A Scott lost his hat.
Offsetting penalty. No damage.
Folks, late here in the half, this is the last thing you want to do is have a penalty put you in a bad position. All right, going to be a pair of unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. They're going to offset.
Setting unsportsmanlike conduct.
One on Maryville, one on Wesleyan, so there's going to be no yardage marked off. A little heated action, though, here before halftime. All right, so let's see what Maryville does. They stop the clock to get the ball back. Gotta assume they're going to try something, but no, they're going to line up in the. They're going to line up and just take a knee. And it looks like that will end the first half. So as we go to halftime, big thanks to today's game sponsors: Taylor Financial Strategies, Brame Specialty, Piedmont Service Group, and Pepsi. Folks, we've got one half in the books, and we've got a fight on our hands. Maryville 18, Wesleyan 10. We'll be back in just a few minutes with second half action for you on the live stream. And we'll take a quick commercial break and be back with the second half kickoff on the North Carolina Wesleyan football game of the week on WHIG TV. And live stream, we're going to cut it right here. And we'll see you guys just before the second half kickoff. All right, guys, welcome back to the North Carolina Wesleyan Game of the Week. WHIG TV, we got you guys on the live stream on YouTube. Coming out at halftime, Maryville 18, the Battling Bishops of Wesleyan 10. Wesleyan 30 minutes to turn this one around and keep their winning streak intact and their chance at the USA South title. Keep those hopes alive. Randy Randleson going to bring you the second half of today's ball game. Maryville kicking it off. And Sean Washington with the return. So Wesleyan will start the second half. They had the only offensive drive of the game that's ended in a touchdown pass from Chaz Hirschman to Trey Blackwell.
Wesleyan has the ball to start the second half. First and 10.
Let's run down some Wesleyan numbers real quick while Hirschman gets ready to come out. Hirschman 4 of 7 in the first half, 97 yards passing, had the touchdown through an interception. Handoff not going to get very much. That's Anthony Bird. Bird led the way rushing, 10 carries, 44 yards. Trevon Crank had 10 for 28. Hirsch credited with 1 for 12.
23, Anthony Bird.
Jalen Perry had the first couple carries of the game, gained 3 yards, fumbled the ball, haven't seen him since. Trey Blackwell, that one catch, 64 yards, that was a touchdown. Caleb Logan with 2 catches for 30 yards, and Tyler Watson, a catch for 3 yards. Before the Scots come out, we'll give you their numbers for the second half, for the first half. Hand off left side, a little bit of running room. And Elijah Reed, the freshman from Plant City, Florida, Durant High School.
First out of bounds by 19, Anthony Green.
Third down, and let's call the yard. Folks, at the moment, not much wind out here. The wind's been coming and going. Hirschman looks to throw in the flat, caught, and going forward enough for the first down. It's going to be Caleb Logan with the catch. Logan has been Hirschman's best safety valve.
And the Bishops pick up a first down. Ball on their own 38-yard line.
Ball on 38-yard line. It is 1st and 10, Battling Bishops. Handoff, no gain on the play.
34, Elijah Reed carrying again for the Bishops.
Let's go, Bishops!
50, Dave Herring making a stop.
Let's go, let's go!
13 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Wesleyan trailing it 18-10. Checking the sideline for an adjustment. 2 receivers split out wide to the right. He's got 1 short on the left side. That's Blackwell. Hirschman in trouble. Hirschman throws it away. And there is a late flag coming out. I want to know what that flag is. I thought that was going to be grounding. Hirschman didn't get it back to the line of scrimmage. There wasn't anyone really nearby. But that flag came to the back side of the field. It came from the head official. Wesleyan's backing up, so it does look like it's going to be against the Bishops. Let's see what the call is going to be. Officials are really taking their time to get this right. Hopefully they get it right. We'll see. All right, it will be grounding against Wesleyan. All right, folks, so 5-yard penalty for the intentional grounding and then an unsportsmanlike conduct put on top of it. So, folks, this Wesleyan drive may have just come to a screeching halt. So Wesleyan need the 47 for a first down, and they're back on the 13 now. $20 yards and penalties.
Third down.
Third down and 35, I believe is what they have on the board. Handoff. Oh, keeper Hirschman is in the secondary. Hirschman with a nice run.
Number 6, Chaz Hirschman in the end-round keeper.
Picks up some yardage. Not going to be nearly enough for the first down, but it does at least
Brings up the fourth down.
get the field position going the other way for him.
Number 22, Chase Corey on the punt for the Bishops.
Corey going to be punting it away. Corey gets a big punt, folks. The wind at his back. That was a huge punt and taking a Wesleyan bounce. That ball's going to die inside the 20-yard line out about the 18. And folks, I told you this wind has been gusting at times, and just as Corey was about to punt it away, we got a really nice gust coming from behind him. And that really flipped the field for the Battling Bishops. Big play. All right, folks. Nelson Smith back out. Smith was 9 of 12 in the first half, 110 yards. He also ran it 3 times for 14 yards. On receiving it, Andrew Gentry, 3 catches for 19. Mikel Santos, 2 for 27. Cortez, 1 for 24, and then a host of others with 1 for low numbers. Cam Malone on the carry around right side. Malone, that's his 5th carry of the ball game. He only had 7 yards on 4 carries in the first half. Bishops have done really well against the run. Bishops defensively have had a good game. Maryville shot Wesleyan in the first quarter with the pick 6, and then shot him again in the second quarter with the kickoff return for a touchdown. Had a safety in there.
Get him, get him, get him!
Throw back behind the line. Jacob Cortez with the reception. Skipped out on the first tackle, but Cortez unable to get himself really going forward. I don't know if they gained much of anything on that play. It brings out 3rd down and 3.
Third down.
Looks like Wesleyan can force the punt here. As we just talked about with the wind will be in Maryville's face. You get one of those nice gusts coming back again, Wesleyan could potentially have a chance at some nice field position. Got to come up with a stop here on 3rd and 3. And coming through, untouched. Big number 71, Noah Robertson, the junior defensive tackle. 6'2", 270 from Henderson, North Carolina. He is a Vance County alumnus, right up the road here from Rocky Mount. And Robertson comes up with the big play. That stops the drive in its tracks. And Maryville going to be punting it away. And once again, let's see what that wind does. Oh, they were coming. They may have gotten a piece of that.
Of course I missed it.
Wesley, they didn't. They almost got a piece of that football. It was not a great punt coming off Thomas's foot. And Wesleyan are going to start with good field position just on their side of the field. 9:57 to go here in the 3rd quarter. It's 18-10, Maryville leading the Battling Bishops. And folks, just when Wesleyan needed a stop, needed a big play, Noah Robertson came up with it. All right, let's see what Hirschman can do. Hirschman steps up in the pocket. Hirschman throws outfield. Pick! Pick! Coming the other way, Caden Harbin with the interception. And Hirschman threw right into the zone. Hirschman is very frustrated with himself. And a pick and a nice return from Harbin, and now the field position game has just flipped on its head as Maryville are at the Wesleyan 44-yard line, 1st and 10. Second pick of the day. Smith looks to throw. Smith throws. Has a man out there. It's caught. Jacob Cortez getting behind the secondary. 39, Tim Carmichael knocking him out of bounds. Looks Wesleyan has to regroup. They've got to regroup quickly. They're down 8 and Maryville on the move. Folks, big thanks to today's game sponsors, Taylor Financial Strategies, Brame Specialty, the Piedmont Service Group, and Pepsi. Everything's better with a Pepsi. On a gorgeous Eastern North Carolina day, nothing better than an ice cold Pepsi. Smith, he's going deep. Man has a step, but it floats on him.
Complete intended for number 11, Hunter Burke.
Nelson Smith showed off the arm on the last 2 plays. That one just floated on his receiver and ended up going out of play. Oh, so Wesleyan defense has answered the call at every bell today. Let's see if they can do it again. 2nd down and 10. Smith in the backfield, and Smith is gone down. He gets rid of it.
Incomplete pass.
Deontay Lucenti from Charlotte Mallard Creek had him in his hands, was unable to get him down, but really good pressure up the middle from Wesleyan. Folks, there is nothing harder to stop than pressure up the middle from a defense. Pressure from the edges you can feel, you step up in the pocket, you do those things. When pressure comes up the middle, you have nowhere to go but back. And Wesleyan is doing a really good job getting that pressure up the middle of the field. Rolling to his right, Smith, quick throw out. It is incomplete. And the Bishops hold on 3rd down, and now decision time for Maryville. I think Maryville's in the spot where they just got to go for it.
Brings up a 4th down.
And we're going to have a timeout by Maryville. They're going to think about it. We'll take a quick commercial break here on WHIG TV on the North Carolina Wesleyan Game of the Week.
Let's go, defense! Let's go!
All right, guys, decision time coming up for Maryville. While they do that, folks, let's take a quick look around the college world. Cincinnati decimating UCF at halftime, 35-7. Indiana surprisingly up on Michigan State, 9-7. Texas and Oklahoma State, that's a fun one, 17-13, Longhorns lead it. Auburn up 14-10 on number 17, Arkansas at the half. Wait, did Bo Nix decide to play good football today? Who knows? LSU, right now, shocking Florida 21-6. It's Coach O trying to keep that job for another week. Texas A&M up 28-7 on Missouri at halftime. Minnesota, people were talking about the resurgence of Nebraska. Maybe just need a win. Minnesota's not good. But they're beating Nebraska 21-9 at the half. Northwestern beating Rutgers 14-7. Folks, hold on to your hats. UConn up 14-0 on Yale at the half. UConn might win a game. Wow. South Florida 24, Tulsa 20 at the half. All right, we are back to action on the Battling Bishop Game of the Week on WHIG TV, also the YouTube live stream. 4th down, Maryville going for it. Pressure coming off the corner. Nelson steps up. Smith is looking room to run. He's got a lot of room to run. Smith cuts back inside. Smith puts 6 on the board. Scott fans, that is a Maryville touchdown. On 4th and 10, Wesleyan dropped and lost containment on the quarterback. And Nelson Smith with the long touchdown run.
Miss it, 3-9, miss
Hampton on to attempt the extra point. And he misses another one. Hampton's having all kinds of problems trying to put the extra point through today. And Wesleyan, they can thank the extra point somewhat. They are hanging in this ball game, but they are hanging by a thread. They lead they trail Maryville 24-10. Nelson Smith, a 26-yard touchdown run. Seemed longer than that to me, but maybe that was it. 26 yards on 4th and 10. And that's a tough way to give up a touchdown for the Battling Bishops. Folks, big thanks to today's game sponsors. Let's start Brame Specialty. Brame delivers products, services, solutions to their customers throughout the Carolinas and Virginia. Founded in 1924, they remain family-owned and operated with a strong focus on the communities where they live and work. Their main goal is to assist their customers in taking the next step to improve the appearance, health, and efficiency of their facilities. Big thanks to Brame Specialty for their sponsorship of Battling Bishop football. Taylor Financial Strategies in Rocky Mount. The Piedmont Service Group, 50 years of service in county. And of course, folks, everything is better with a Pepsi. All right. As we said this before, time for the Bishops to need to step it up. And that kickoff going to go out of bounds, so Wesleyan will have a decent starting field position.
Kick out of bounds, penalty.
Folks, this is a crucial drive now for Wesleyan. Their defense has done everything they can. Offense has got to step it up.
Ball would be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ball be on 35-yard line, 1st and 10. We've got 8:59 to go in the third quarter. Last time out, Hirschman threw the pick on his first play of the drive. He looked very frustrated. Let's see how he comes out on this one. Hirschman handoff coming left side. And Crank
on the carry.
not finding much room to run, and a lot of white helmets coming at him when he did. Couple yards on the play, 2nd down. Hirschman shotgun, his son goes behind the cloud. Handoff, that's going nowhere. And we have a Bishop lineman down on the ground. Take a quick WHIG TV injury timeout. Folks, big lineman down for Wesleyan right now. We'll have to keep up what goes on with that. Once again, we'll update you. Take a look around. Most everybody's at halftime right now in the big games. Virginia up 24-0 on Duke. That one about midway through the 2nd quarter. Start of the 3rd quarter, Ohio 21-10 up on Buffalo. That's really the only thing going on at the moment around the country. And Bishops still have that lineman on the ground. As we said earlier, just a little background on this game. Maryville 1-5 coming in. Losses to Berry, Center, Methodist, and Averett. Winning in Southern Virginia, a loss against Brevard. Let's take a look at the USA South standings. Wesleyan coming to this ballgame 3-1. They are tied in the standings with Methodist and Brevard. They've lost to Brevard. They still play Methodist. Huntington at the top of the conference at 3-0. And Wesleyan still has Brevard on the schedule. So when we said earlier, Wesleyan controlling their own destiny, not completely with that Brevard loss, but they do have the head-to-head still to come with Methodist and Huntington. This is a very important game today. Maryville coming in 1-3 in the conference. Their one win against Southern Virginia. Southern Virginia is 0-4. They're 0-4 on the season and in conference. Those are all conference games they played. Well, excuse me, I'll take that back. Southern Virginia is 1-5 on the season. Maryville sitting at 1-5. Wesleyan 3-3. So the Bishops need to figure out how to overcome this 14-point deficit they're in at the moment. And young man is up for the Battling Bishops. Just real quick, we'll run down that Wesleyan schedule while he's coming off the field. That second lineman who's going down for Wesleyan today. Folks, next week, that trip to Huntington, that could be a big one. And the Battling Bishops back home for their last home game of the season on Saturday, November 6th. That'll be senior day against Southern Virginia. And then a week later, they ended up at Methodist. So still a lot to play for this Wesleyan football team. All right, folks, we are back on WHIG TV on the live stream. We're still going. Hirschman, third down. Hirschman got to get rid of it. He's got pressure, throws, it's caught. Believe he's going to be just a little short.
Catch made by number 282, Caleb Logan.
Caleb Logan, that's going to be close. Oh, okay, they are going to give him the spot.
That is a first down, Bishops.
Bishops get out to the 45-yard line. That's what they needed for the first down. They got it. Big play by Wesleyan. All right, Hirschman. He's got the big man Logan to his left. Hand off up the middle. Crank.
Crank carrying.
So Wesleyan haven't broken much in the run game today, but they are sticking with it. If you just stick with it enough that you can keep Maryville back and maybe go up top once in a while.
Second down.
Throw, almost picked. Anthony Green, the sophomore from Pensacola, knocking it away.
Pass broken up by number 19, Anthony Green.
Folks, if Green had come up with that, he had a head of steam. He may have been going all the way the other way. Hirschman's thrown two. That was almost number 3. Third down and 8 for the Bishops. 7:13 to go here in the third quarter. Bishops trailing 24-10. Hirschman has some running time. He's running to his right. Hirschman holds it. He's going to be over midfield. Ball came out. I thought he was down. No, they are going to say the ball came out. And they're fighting for it. I thought he was already down when the ball came out. Wesleyan will hold on to it. It'll be fourth down.
It's going
to be 4th and 3.
And that brings up a fourth down.
And the Bishops are going to send out Chase Corey to punt it away.
Number 22, Chase Corey on to punt.
So Wesleyan going to take the shot, try to pin them deep.
Number 9, Jacob Cortez back to receive the punt for the Scots.
That's a good punt by Corey. Cortez calls for the fair catch. He'll catch it around the 6-yard line. All right, so now a chance for the Wesleyan defense to come and do something. So we know we got some big ball games going on here in the 12 o'clock hour. We're going to keep a special eye on a big one for you guys, that Yale-UConn matchup. UConn up 14-0 at the half. So when you're intrigued, you're intrigued. That's all I can say about it. All right, Smith in shotgun. He's standing just in front of his own goal line to take this snap. Smith looking to throw, quick out, caught, turn upfield, first down.
Pass completed to number 7, Michael Santos.
Michael Santos. When Smith gets into rhythm, a nice ball comes out of his hand.
Go, D, lock it down, lock it down!
First and 10, ball to 17. Smith looks to throw, has a man over the middle, caught! Cortez, the catch, the run, he's up near the 50. And believe we are going to have a late hit. And it was a late hit, folks. They're checking out Hirschman on the sideline. They had to shield him. He just about got nailed on that player coming out. That was right down by the training table for Wesleyan. Folks, we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Hirschman is on a knee. He is not looking too good down on the sideline. Those Wesleyan fans are not happy about the late hit. It was there, but
That's a terrible call. It wasn't when we needed it. That's what I'm saying for you. You son.
15-yard penalty, first down for the Scots at the 35.
all right, ball spot at 35-yard line. 1st and 10, 5:45 to go in the third quarter. Maryville on the move. Smith is in trouble. Smith's going down to the backfield.
Bishops with a sack.
The sack comes from Robert Carley, the senior defensive tackle from Jacksonville, Florida.
On 44.
Jacksonville, Florida, of course, the quarterbacking home for a while of one Blake Bortles. Smith, fake throw over the middle. It's caught. And Maryville are seeing something that they are doing a good job of exploiting. Andrew Gentry, that quick pass over the middle, they've got a lot of room in there.
Robert Gonzalez. Third down.
All right, Smith looks to throw, steps up, he's going to keep, and once again, a lot of room in the middle of the field. Wesleyan dropping defenders.
Number 22, Nelson Smith on the kicker. 35, Corey Hunter, and number 6, R.J. Curry making the tackle. Scots pick up a first down.
Ball at 22-yard line. Maryville are on the move. They lead it by 14. Defense really needs to step up here for North Carolina Wesleyan. Looks like they're bringing the blitz off the corner. Nice pickup for Maryville. They're going deep. Man open. Caught. Incomplete. Incomplete. A huge break for Wesleyan. Santos was on the sideline, tried to tiptoe it.
Come on, Dean!
Unable to do it.
Michael Santos. Second down.
That was a really nice pickup up front for Maryville. They had extra rushers come and picked up every one of them.
Tyler, what it?
3:45, third quarter. Nelson Smith, shotgun. He takes it. Play action. And coming from the inside, more of that pressure up the middle we talked about, Deontay Lucente. Lucente with the sack.
Third down.
We talked about it earlier. Pressure up the middle is the toughest kind of pressure to deal with when they're coming in your face. And that time, Lucente got him in his grasp. Smith had nowhere to go, and he goes down for the loss. 3rd and 19. Wesleyan has got to be thinking this is going to be a two-play. It's going to be 2 plays coming up, and they've got pressure again. This time they get it on the outside. The inside pressure turns Smith to his left, and 95, Sevion Brown, the sophomore tackle from Stafford, Virginia, comes up with the sack. Back-to-back sacks by the Wesleyan defense. And that knocks Maryville out of any idea of 2 plays and going for it. And they're going to bring out the punt team.
The 15 coming off her back, but he received the punt.
Thomas going to be once again punting into the wind. They get it. They got him. It's picked up. Wesleyan on the return. Still on his feet. He's freshman linebacker. He came up with it. They get to the point. They've been close once or twice on Thomas. This time they get to it. Lee, the heads up, takes it to the house. And ball game back on. Wesleyan defense makes a couple of huge plays, and then the special teams make their own huge play. And now a flag coming in, and it's going to be on Maryville. I believe that's going to be a sideline infraction. Almost, we're letting you watch this live. Ben Fox, Maryville head coach, is apoplectic on the sideline. Absolutely livid with the officiating. And now we're going to come over and they're going to speak with Wesleyan head coach Jeff Filkowski. Both teams today now have a huge special teams play. Maryville had the kickoff return for a touchdown. Wesleyan now with the block punt.
Bishops on that return.
It's Corey Lee who returned that Savannah, Georgia freshman. I'm going to go out on a limb and say pretty safely that that's his first collegiate touchdown.
Here we go, 3-1.
Rafa Niederleitner, as I mentioned earlier, from Valencia, Spain. And we're still waiting on this extra point. All right, folks, we just got a explanation. After the play, an unsportsmanlike conduct against Ben Fox from Maryville, the head coach. That's going to be enforced on the kickoff. Niederleitner, snap, hold, kick on the way, and it's good. All right, folks, hold on to your hats. 2:09 to go in the third quarter. Maryville 24, North Carolina Wesleyan 17. Can the Bishops complete this comeback? Now it's the defense's turn to answer. Set up for this kickoff. Just for the quick update, they're about to kick off the third quarter in Stores. Connecticut 14, Yale 0. Yaleys have the ball first as they come out in the second half. We'll keep you updated on that, anything else big that happens. Well-off going to be kicking off from the 50. With the wind at his bag, you expect him to put this through the end zone. And that is exactly what Well-off does. And here we go, 2:09 remaining in the third quarter.
First and 10 for Maryville from 25.
And the Battling Bishops have given these fans something to cheer about. All right, folks, ball's finally 25. We're ready to play some football again. Nelson Smith was under all kinds of pressure at the end of that last drive. Handoff. Roll the middle to Braden Dunson for a gain on the play. Folks, on that last drive, what you saw is Maryville gains 5 on the play. What you saw was Maryville pretty much completely go away from the run late in that drive. Wesleyan able to just pin back their ears and bring pressure. Maryville wanting to hold on to this lead and get their offense moving again. They've got to get some sort of a semblance of a running game going. Smith throw. It's caught on the outside. That quick passing game has been successful for them. Let's see where Santos is going to be marked down.
Number 2 on the tackle.
He's going to be close. He is going to have the first down.
Scots pick up a first down.
Ball out of the 35-yard line. Smith, quick throw out. That's going to be incomplete. Wesleyan had penetration up front. They had hands in the air, and that one was thrown to a place that even Andrew Gentry couldn't go make the play.
Let's go, boys!
Second down coming up.
Lock it down, lock it down, lock it down!
Smith, oh, they fake the option, and Smith has some running room, but a really, really nice open field tackle by Deontay Lucenti. If Lucenti doesn't come up with that tackle, Smith has a lot of grass in front of him before he hits another blue jersey.
Third down.
Third down and 6 as we are approaching the end of the third quarter, 30 seconds to go. Battling Bishop's defense looking for a big stop. Wesleyan is bringing heat here. You can see them. They're lining up. Here they come. Smith running, throws. He's got a man way overthrows him. And it'll be fourth down. And with 15 seconds left in the quarter.
Fourth down.
Maryville going to be bringing out the punt team.
Number 15, Kevin Alford back to receive the punt for the Bishops.
Wesleyan, they're bringing pressure again. They get pressure up the middle. Thomas didn't get a lot of that one. Also, the wind held it up. It takes a straight up bounce. Maryville going to down it at the 40-yard line. Wesleyan should have good field position. First and 10, 7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Look, Storm Yarborough in the football game now. Hands it off. Going around left side, that is Anthony Bird, and that is going to end the third quarter. Folks, 3 quarters in the books. Here at the Vernon T. Bradley Junior Football Field, we have a good football game on our hands today here in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. We'll go to the fourth quarter. Maryville 24, North Carolina Wesleyan 17. The Bishops have the ball. They'll have it when we come back on the Battling Bishops Game of the Week on WHIG TV. Fans at home on the live stream, you guys see what's going on here. They are excited in the stands, getting ready for the fourth quarter. Let's take our look around. Oh, folks, the game we're really keeping an eye on outside of this one, UConn have gone up 21-0 on Yale. I don't Understand how that happens. Yale, they're very smart. Cincinnati leading UCF 35-7. Indiana up 9-7 on Michigan State. 24-13 Texas leading Oklahoma State. Arkansas is taking the lead 17-14 over Auburn. 21-13 LSU leading the Gators. Texas A&M 28, Missouri 7. These games early in the third quarter. 21-16 Minnesota leads Nebraska. Rutgers Northwestern still 14-7 in favor of the Wildcats. 21-0 UConn over Yale, as we told you. Virginia about to go to halftime, up 27-0 over Duke. We'll give you another update when we get a chance. All right, folks, we'll welcome you back on WHIG TV. Fourth quarter about to get underway. Big thanks to Taylor Financial Strategies, Brame Specialty, the Piedmont Service Group, and Pepsi for being your game sponsors. Storm Yarborough is in the ball game. Handoff left side. That's not to get much of anything. And it'll bring up a third down as we get going. Folks, we mentioned we saw Chaz Hirschman on the sideline, and he did not look too good earlier.
It'll be a third down.
So Yarborough is in the ball game. Wesleyan have lost a couple of linemen today. Now they're starting quarterback. Yarborough, though, a ton of experience.
Let's go! 8 seconds!
I mentioned Yarborough from Gainesville, Georgia, the sophomore. Has 3 seconds, got to get this play off. They do. Yarborough rolls to his right. He's got a man, throws on the run, caught. And it is complete to Sean Washington. And Washington will be about half a yard past the line to gain. And it'll be a battling Bishop first down. Nice throw from Yarborough. He was on the move to his right. And that was exactly what the battling Bishops needed. They need to keep the chains going. And down 7. They're now at midfield. 24-17, Maryville leading Wesleyan. Yarborough, he's got people downfield. Throw, caught, Washington again. And that's going to move the sticks again. He had 2 running straight down the field. Wesleyan need a touchdown and extra point to tie this football game. Sit back, hold tight, here we go. It's Yarborough on the field. Snap, Yarborough comes up, he throws, has Alford with the catch, he's got a first down. Folks, this is exactly what the Wesleyan offense was doing before the penalty shut down the last drive.
First down.
Folks, the quick passes coming from Storm Yarborough, getting out to his receivers, getting them in space. Yarborough looking downfield. Yarborough steps up. He's got some running room. He's going to take it himself. Sends a tackle at Yarborough. He'll be short of the first down, but a very nice run. A late flag coming in. Late flag from behind the play. Folks, is this going to be another crushing penalty against Wesleyan? Personal foul against the Bishops. I didn't see it. I can't tell you what it was.
You can see that, but you can't see a hold on the other team.
I cannot tell you what it was on the personal foul. I did not see it. But a second big personal foul when Wesleyan is driving in Maryville territory has put them back again. It's first and about 23. And off right side. Bird on the carry, has a little running room on the right. Picks up a few yards out to the 45. Second down. Let's Called about 2nd and 16 for the Bishops. Yarborough steps up. He's got some running room. Yarborough in the middle of the field. He'll slide it down. All right, so it'll be 3rd down. They're going to be back near the original line of scrimmage, if not right on it. As we approach the 9-minute marker, man, here in the 4th quarter.
3rd down.
All right, 3rd and 11. Thanks for yours truly, Randy Randleson. This will be my last ball game of the year that I'm calling for the Battling Bishops, and it is turning into a very, very entertaining one. Hotline warning. And Ben Fox is once again livid on the sideline with the officials. So the run stands, everything holds. Bishops 1st down. Ball at the 22-yard line. Hand off. Crank doesn't find much room to run.
Crank on the carry.
2nd down coming up.
Number 50, Bo Herring on the tackle. 2nd down.
Second and 9. Under 8 to go here in the 4th quarter. Bishops trail it by 7.
Outside blitz! Outside blitz! Here it comes!
Bringing heat off the right side. They turn and go left.
Number 27, Sherman Crank will get on the carry.
Crank tries to turn upfield, loses his footing. 3rd down coming up.
45, Josiah Millsaps on the tackle. 3rd down.
Folks, Wesleyan have been making good yardage with those quick outside passes. Last 2 running plays haven't gained them much of anything. Yarborough looking to throw. Yarborough's in trouble, slips out of the sack. Yarborough on his back foot, he throws, has a man. Caught! Put 6 on the board, Battling Bishop fans. That's a North Carolina Wesleyan touchdown. Kevin Alford goes up, comes down with it, and we're an extra point away from this ball game being tied. Outstanding pocket presence from Storm Yarborough, who has come off the bench and has given North Carolina Wesleyan a chance. And that's all you can ask for. Niederleitner. Extra point is up. We are tied in Rocky Mount. 6:50 to go here in the 4th quarter. Maryville 24, Wesleyan 24. We'll take a quick commercial break for WHIG TV. We'll be back with the conclusion of the 4th quarter. All right, folks, I know you're seeing it right here. Wesleyan showing a little backbone, making their way back in this ballgame. They were down 14 points, and they have tied it up around the country. Cincinnati 37, Cincinnati 35, UCF 7. Michigan State up 10-9 late in the 3rd against Indiana. Texas is pushing to an 11-point lead over Oklahoma State. Auburn back in front of Arkansas, 21-17. LSU, Florida, that looks like an exciting one. 35-21, the Bayou Bengals leading the Gators. And A&M up 28-14 over Missouri. The big one in stores, UConn leading Yale 21-3 midway through the 3rd. And back at this ball game, folks, big thanks to today's game sponsors on WHIG TV, Taylor Financial, Brain Specialty, Piedmont Service Group, and Pepsi. We have a ball game here at the Vernon T. Bradley Jr. football field, 24-24, and Wesleyan puts that on the ground. They're not giving Maryville a chance on a big return. And a flag back around the line of scrimmage. Back around where they kicked off from for Welloff. And Welloff is stopping. He is not looking happy. Let's go to the white hat and see what we're going to get from this. Waiting on that call. Okay, Wesleyan going to be offside. Looks like Maryville going to decline it. All right, so we 1st and 10 for the Scots. We're in a tie ball game. Maryville has led the whole way. Wesleyan has caught them. 6:49 to go in the 4th quarter.
For Maryville from the 35.
Storm Yarborough with the play of the game thus far for the Bishops. Escaping a sack and coming up and throwing a strike to the end zone. That found everyone's favorite receiver, Kevin Alford, on the end of it. Almost want to say that's Alford's first catch today. It doesn't come at a bigger time for the Bishops. Here we go. Smith drops the throw, quick throw out. And that will be a completion. Michael Santos on the end of it. Santos has been there for those quick outs today. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2 coming up. Clock runs 6.5 to go in the 4th quarter. Couldn't have asked for a better day and a better game to end the season for Randy Randleson, as he calls your ball games. Low snap, Smith up with it, gets the handoff, go to around right side. Looks like from the spot, Maryville going to be just a little short of the 1st down. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. Maryville going to the jumbo in the backfield. They're going to bring in Cody Eaststep, the 215-pounder, number 48. And, okay, let's change it, folks. Looks like they are going to rule that a 1st down. You think if it was that close, maybe bring out the chains, measure it, but okay, it'll be a 1st down for the Scots. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. Eaststep going to stay in the ballgame at running back. He is their big bruiser. Smith. Hand off, Eaststep. He gets outside. Eaststep has a 1st down. He's got more. He's got the sideline. And finally knocked out of bounds by Corey Hunter, the safety. And folks, we have a Bishop player down on the far side of the field. He's calling for the training staff. Timeout on the field. Folks, while we have this injury timeout, let's take a look around. This is an exciting football game we've got going on here. There are other games, as we've been telling you about, going on around the country. Not much has changed since our last little mini update. Auburn has scored another touchdown. They lead Arkansas 28-17 late in the 3rd. The Gators have the ball down 14 against LSU. That one early in the 3rd quarter still. Nebraska with the ball into the 3rd quarter there. They trail Minnesota 21-16. Connecticut with the ball, 6.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. They lead Yale 21-3. Virginia at halftime up 34-0 over Duke. That Wahoo's offense can be extremely explosive on its day. We gave you the scores from English football earlier. Let's go over to Germany. Das Bundesliga. Union Berlin 2, Wolfsburg 0. Dortmund 3, Mainz 1. Hertha Berlin 2, Frankfurt 1. RB Leipzig and Freiburg play to a 1-1 draw. Bochum defeats Greuther Fürth 1-0. And Gladbach and Stuttgart play to a 1-1 draw. Tomorrow, Leverkusen and Bayern Munich and Augsburg and Bielefeld will play. See if we've got any scores from Ligue 1. Clermont beat Lille 1-0. Lyon and Monaco still to kick off. The big schedule tomorrow over in France, including Troyes and Nice. Friday night, PSG, the bell cow of the league, defeated Angers by a score of 2-1. And as we see on there, the Wesleyan player is coming off walking. That's always a good sign. It's definitely not who you want to lose, Tim Carmichael. As Carmichael coming off the field, the Scots are ready to go. And off that injury timeout, Maryville ready to play. 1st and 10, ball on the 31-yard line. Wesley needs one more big stop from that defense. East step, right side. East step breaks through the line. He's going to have a nice pickup on 1st down. He's going to be close to another 1st down.
Here we go. Tackle by number 2, Ben Williams.
Here we go, D, lock it up.
Stop, it's run again. Gain of 9 on the play, 2nd down. Smith, handoff, East step, right side. East step, pushing the pile forward. Looks like he's going to have enough for that 1st down. Clock will stop, 5:05 as they move the sticks. Maryville's only offensive touchdown today came on a 4th down scramble from Nelson Smith that made it 24-10. They've been down inside the Wesleyan 10-yard line twice and have only walked away with 3 points. Wesleyan defense still have had a nice day. Handoff, East step, right side. East step, though, is carving his way through that Wesleyan front. And another nice run. I believe they're going to be trying to see where they are. They're going to be just outside the 10-yard line. 2nd down and short coming up. Clock runs. 4:15 as Smith takes the snap. East step again. He's going out right side. He's got the 1st down. He's got more. Put 6 on the board, Scott fans. That is a Maryville touchdown. Cody East step from 11 yards out. And a huge drive put together by the Maryville Fighting Scots. Crucial extra point, and these have not been gimmies today for Trey Hampton. He's missed 2 extra points. They're having to run a player on late. Ben Fox wants a timeout. Maryville going to have to burn a timeout on the extra point because of a personnel issue. Folks, we'll hang it right here. It's 30-24. Think about how big this would be for Maryville if they had converted the 2 earlier extra points. They could have made this a 2-score game with those 2 extra points earlier. Instead, trying just to make it a touchdown game. It's a great ball game today. This is the last home game in the month of October for the Battling Bishops. They have 1 more to go on November 6th. Big game on the road next week against Huntington. It'll be even bigger if Wesleyan can pull this game out. Here we go, big extra point. Snap's good, holds good, kick is on the way, and it is good. Hampton finds the time to have his best kick of the day, and it's 31-24. Maryville leading the Battling Bishops with 4:11 to go. All right, all you fans in the stands at home. Cincinnati 42, UCF 7. Michigan State has popped one on 17-9. They lead it. Oklahoma State with the ball. They trail Texas 24-16. Florida scored. It's 35-28 down in Baton Rouge. A&M put one on the board, 35-14. They lead Missouri. Yale with the ball back down 21-3 to UConn. Let's see what is about to transpire here. Back on WHIG TV after that quick timeout. Hampton going to be kicking it off. Alford is the deep man. Moser, Washington, also back in the return zone. Hampton boots it deep. It's going to be Alford. The dangerous Kevin Alford. Here he goes. And really nice job on the coverage by Maryville. He's going to get out to about the 21-yard line.
Returning the kick for the Bishops.
So 4:02 to go. Storm Yarborough onto the field. The starting quarterback, Chaz Hirschman, knocked out of the ball game earlier. What a redemption story it could be for Storm Yarborough. Lost his starting job. And now a chance to lead Wesleyan to their 4th consecutive victory and keep them in the race for the USA South Conference Championship. They have got to get it done. They've got to get it done now. Here we go. And off up the middle. And I believe that was Crank on the carry. He's not going to get too much. Maybe a yard.
Number 27, Trevor Crank on the carry. Second down.
And we have a Maryville player down on the field with an injury. And we're going to have an injury timeout. All right, injury timeout on the field. And folks, as we were doing this game, Arkansas scored into the third quarter. They trailed 28-23 to Auburn. Maryville player coming up. Folks, we don't speculate on injuries, but it is warm out here. We'll just leave it at that. Player up is leaving under his own power. Good to see. And out of that WHIG TV injury timeout. Here we go. Clock moves. 3:35. Yarborough takes a snap. Looking to throw. Yarborough's looking for his big tight end. He's got Logan. Oh, Logan can't pull it in. It was very tight defense from Cameron Spivey. That was a good matchup for Wesleyan. Yarborough put it a little behind him. Logan adjusted well, just unable to come down with it. And 3rd and 10 for the Battling Bishops. Keeps an eye on that board. Wesleyan does have all 3 of their timeouts left. Yarborough, quick throw out. And coming out of his route, Blackwell unable to keep his feet. The ball was a little low, and a 3 and out for the Wesleyan offense. And no doubt about it, where you are, Wesleyan's got to punt it away. Chase Corey needs a boomer. He does have some wind blowing in his face. Calms momentarily. Corey boots it away. It's a nice one. Not going to have, well, we are going to have a fair catch taken at the 40.
Fair catch made by number 9, Jacob Cortez.
Jacob Cortez. All right, one more time. It's up to the Wesleyan defense to get it done. They need a 3 and out, or they need a turnover. Wesleyan, all 3 timeouts remaining in the ballgame. 3:18 to go. If Maryville has it their way, they're going to try to grind out some first downs and take this thing all the way to the end. Get on the bus and have a good drive back to Tennessee.
Pick 6, let's go!
Nelson, snap, handoff. And that's going nowhere. He does fall forward. East step on the carry. Looks like he's going to be the man down the stretch here. And Wesleyan going to burn their first time out with 3:09 remaining. 31-24, Maryville leading Wesleyan.
Timeout on the field.
All right, folks, TV timeout. We got you right here on the stream. This one coming down to the end. Wesleyan needs a big stop defensively. Another one is coming down the end. Ohio 26, Buffalo 24. A good friend of the production, Nick Petrovich, an Ohio University grad. Good luck to Nick taking a new life position. He's leaving his job in, trying to think of the Ohio town that Nick is up in. Toledo, Ohio. Moving on to bigger and better things for Nick Petrovich. And back out of our timeout, 3:09 to go. Nelson Smith. I wouldn't be surprised to see another handoff to Eastep, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Eastep, oh, big forearm from Eastep. Gets a little separation. He'll pick up another yard.
Timeout taken.
And Wesleyan going to take a timeout, 3:01 remaining.
41 Lucente and number 4 Franklin on the tackle.
And on that TV timeout.
Stop. Who is doing that?
UCF's gotten on the board here late in the third quarter, 42-14. They trail number 3 Cincinnati. Michigan State, number 10 in the country, up 17-9 on Indiana. Texas, it's still an 8-point lead over Oklahoma State as they start the fourth quarter. Texas going to be punting away as they come back. Auburn, Arkansas looks like a fun one, 28-23. Tigers leading the Razorbacks. And Florida with the ball, down 7 to LSU with about 4.5 left in the third quarter. Big third down, 3:01 remaining. There's a snap, handoff, Eastep. He is stopped at the line. Fourth down, Wesleyan going to take their final timeout. Maryville will be punting when we come back on WHIG TV.
Fourth down.
All right, Wesleyan forcing the 3 and out. They're going to have one more chance at this. You guys listen at home. Next week, the Battling Bishops take that long, long bus trip to Huntington, Alabama. Huntington coming into today 3-0 in conference play. Wesleyan, they need to get this win to have a chance. It'll be offered deep. All right, WHIG TV fans, here we go. 2:55 remaining. Wesleyan going to get it back. We do have that strong breeze coming through, so Thomas has it at his back. They block it! They block it! Wesleyan up with it! Their second block pull of the day, and they are returning! Huge play! And folks, who was it? Corey Lee right there on it again to come up with it. Corey Lee has had a second block punt of the game. And Wesleyan could not have asked for a bigger play at that moment. Jaden Dunbar came up with the block. Corey Lee came up with his second recovery. And he pushed it about 5-6 yards before finally being taken down. Ball at the 23-yard line, 2:46. Yarborough with a chance. Yarborough play action. Yarborough's got time to throw. Throws downfield. Tipped away from Holford and almost picked off. He has got to be careful with that. So Wesleyan takes a shot on the first play out of it. Folks, Wesleyan has plenty of time. They are out of timeouts. They have plenty of time to run their offense. Yarborough has Logan tight. Over to Washington to the outside. He's looking to the backside to Blackwell. Ball tipped. Incomplete. Bishops are obviously in 4-down territory at this point of the ball game, at this part of the field. Clock stops at 2:38. Reminder, Wesleyan is out of timeouts. Time isn't really their enemy right now. It's those downs. Maryville coming in today with one victory on the season. They're looking for their second. Bishop's looking for their fourth straight win. They've been hot over the last month. Looking to throw. Yarborough gets flush. Yarborough running. Throws back. He's got Logan overthrown.
Incomplete pass intended for 82, Caleb Lillard. 4th down.
I was almost wondering if Yarborough was going to tuck that and try to get some yardage, make it a more manageable 4th down. Here we go, 2:29. This isn't the definitive end for Wesleyan, but you do not want to give Maryville the ball back and then have to get it back. If they got it back, it would be with very little time remaining.
4th down. Here we go, Bishop fans.
Wesleyan does not need the touchdown here. They need 10 yards. Yarborough drops the throw. Yarborough, he's got Alford. Alford has a step. It's overthrown.
Pass incomplete intended for number 15, Clinton Alford.
It's overthrown. Alford had his defenders beat. Folks, that ball seemed to carry out of the hand of Yarborough. And with 2:24 remaining, Maryville get the ball back. So with that play clock, Wesleyan need a 3 and out, and they're not going to have much time left when they get it. Big stop on 1st down by Wesleyan. Wesleyan need to get off and get that clock going. Play clock starts, 40 seconds, 2:10 remaining in the ball game. Maryville, they're going to run it down. You would assume they're going to run it down to the very end of every play clock. 2 minutes. Defense! 15 on the play clock. Smith 5, and they snap it at 3. Hand off, East step will be stopped. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Once again, number 48, Cody.
Play clock starts, minute 30 to go in the ball game.
Let's go.
It'll be under a minute when Maryville snaps this football. Looks if Wesleyan gets it back, it's going to be very, very little time remaining. All Wesleyan can do is come up with a 3rd down stop. All right, there's the 1 minute mark, 7 on the play clock. Smith snaps it with about 3 left. Run, East step right side. East step is going to be short. Okay, they start the play clock. There's going to be a 10-second difference in play clock and game clock. Wesleyan has blocked 2 punts. Does Maryville dare go for another one this deep in their territory? I haven't seen the punt team come out yet. $15 on the play clock, 25 on the game clock. Maryville are going to run it down and take their final timeout, it looks like, and then they'll make their decision. And there's the timeout. So the play clock stops. Game clock stops, 10 seconds remaining, 4th down.
Maryville.
Folks, it will come down to basically this play, see what happens. Wesleyan has blocked 2 punts here in the second half. They took 1 to the house. This is a big decision for Maryville head coach Ben Fox to have to make. And here we go. Maryville has kept the offense on the field. They're not going to go over the punt. They're going to try to run as much of this 10 seconds off as they can. No timeouts for either team. Here we go. Nelson Smith will take the shotgun snap. Smith is just running around. He's running around as far as he can. He's back in the end zone. He can take the safety. There is a flag down. Smith steps out the back of the end zone with 2 seconds remaining. Folks, the safety doesn't hurt Maryville.
For the Bishops.
Bishops get 2 points. It's 31-26. Let's see what that flag was. Folks, the flag looks like it's going to be against Maryville.
Penalty on the play.
It's a penalty against Wesleyan. There would have a 10-second runoff, would be ball game. It's a hold call. Wesleyan going to obviously decline that penalty.
Wipe your nose with the towel.
Official explaining the options to Jeff Filkowski. 2 seconds left, folks. A 2-pointer, so a safety for both teams in this game today. Don't see that often. Both teams have recorded safeties. Both teams have scored special teams touchdowns. Holding against Maryville is declined.
Holding on the offense penalty is declined. The safety will stand.
All right, so with 2 seconds remaining, Maryville are going to kick it off, folks. Clock won't stop until Wesleyan takes it. Maryville are kicking with the wind at their backs.
Let's go, boys!
So Wesleyan, it's a decision. Either go for the return. This is going to be the last. Well, Wesleyan has one play to do something. They either go for a return or they immediately fair catch down it and put their offense out for one play. And they're going to free kick it. They're going to punt it away. Maryville decide what they're going to do. Now it looks like they may go to the sideline and get the kicking tee. It'll be Trey Hampton kicking this one away.
Delay a game on the kicking team.
And it'll be a delay of game against Maryville, so that's 5 extra yards for Wesleyan. Kevin Alford has his feet on the 25-yard line. Moser and Washington are between the 35 and the 30 each. Let's see what Maryville does. I really don't know if I'm trying to kick deep to those 3 guys. And they do, they keep it on the ground. So Wesleyan, they quickly go down and down it. Clock never started. Now the clock won't start until it's fielded by Wesleyan. Probably should have had about a second run off that game clock. Either way, though, Wesleyan does have a chance. They have one play. Now they're running it down to 0. Folks, is that going to be the anticlimactic end of this football game? The official is saying since it wasn't fair caught, that the clock started when they touched it. So we just want an explanation here. There are zeros on the game clock. Jeff Filkowski is out near midfield. He does not look happy. Folks, ball game is over. And the officials are the least popular people on the field. But folks, that is going to do it. Wesleyan will not get another play. Final score, Maryville 31, Wesleyan 26. The Bishops' 3-game win streak comes to an end. And folks, looks like a little bad blood between these teams. Not doing a post-game handshake. I believe that's mostly going to be COVID protocol for that, folks. But wow, what an ending to this football game! A little anticlimactic.